Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. This fight taking place at 135 pounds. That's the lightweight division. Smaller weight class, of course, but these two pack quite a punch. And you can see who has the power advantage. And standing across the ring from him, perhaps the greatest to ever do it, Sugar Ray Robinson. And you can see one of these fighters is older than the other.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure that...
From South Korea, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight. Sugar Ray Robinson from the United States of America. In their last fight, they got knocked.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from South Korea, wearing the black trunks with red trim, Sugar Ray Robinson.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Which fans are going to be...
They ring the bell, and here we go. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Multiple world titles are on the line. A chance to really become a legend here and make some real history. Good right hand. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. The jab not finding its target. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Solid punch. A perfect counter shot. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Good punch.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That one lands. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that on replay over and over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
7.
He's been knocked down. And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Hey, those punches add up. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. And he misses with that jab. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. He missed with that jab.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
And time.
You know that bell was sweet music to... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That punch scores. Fantastic punch. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That counter shot lands. Gonna try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Continues to touch him up. That one will count. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Time out.
They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry? And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That punch lands. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. How about that time counter shot? He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Well done with that counter shot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They exchange punches. Couldn't land that jab. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a... They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? And he scores with the counter. Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Nice job getting that punch through. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Good one. That's another scoring shot. So his offense gets stifled there by a clinch.
Sometimes you've got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight until your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
That one lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That counter punch caught him clean. I promise you, all three judges here. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Missed with that jab. That one lands. That's another scoring shot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Miss with that jab. Touching him up again. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. That punch scores. Gonna try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Pretty close fight here in this round. There's a scoring blow. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to... They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Can't land the jab there. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Nice counter shot. Good punch. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's see how the game plan changes. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. That counter punch caught him clean. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Big swing and a miss with the hook. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. Thought for a second of getting out of trouble, but now he's right back in the phone booth.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did he do?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. And there's the bell to start the round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Quick punch scores. Continues to touch him up. Continues to touch him up. That jab doesn't score. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds. I need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What now is about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. So it's plan B time after being knocked down. They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Good right hand. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. And he did catch him! He caught him clean! Clean as a whistle! Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. That punch landed. Continues to touch him up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That